Hey guys, I wrote in the description of video number 47 that I wasn't thinking if you wanted to do the multi-layer knockout text and use glitter HTV, because it's not supposed to be layered on top of each other. You'll get longer life out of it if you don't. And I wasn't thinking about that when I made the video. So I wrote in the description of number 47 the steps to take if you did want to use glitter. But I keep getting messages asking me, how do I do this? Because they don't want to layer glitter on glitter. So I thought I'd make this amendment, if that's what you want to call it, to video number 47. But I'm only going to show you the first step to take, and then a little extra in case you want to use more than one color of glitter. Okay, so when you get to this step in video number 47, I tell you to select this image and delete it. Okay, well, that's actually ungroup, but instead of deleting it, what you should do is ungroup it. Oh, and another thing that I want to stress is that I didn't tell you in the other video is that each one of your layers shouldn't have any stroke, okay? So if you select your layer and it has a color here for the stroke, just hold your shift key and click on this X right here and it will get rid of it, okay? Because if that stroke may cut, and so it's going to cut around twice in different sizes, and you don't want that, okay? So back to this first step, instead of selecting this and deleting it, select it and ungroup it, and then select all of your layers except the bottom one and delete them, okay? And then select these two and do path difference, all right? So then when you get done with the rest of your steps and you put everything back up here, your yellow layer is not going to be stacked on top of your black. Therefore, if you want to use black glitter and yellow glitter, you can do that, okay? Now, one more thing and then you would just go ahead and move on to the video number 47 after you do this step. But I just want to show you something else right quick. If you want to use a white glitter and a green glitter, or you want everything glitter, what you need to do is delete the green that's under this white, delete the yellow that's under this white, and also delete the yellow that's under this green, okay, if that makes sense. So you're stacking your yellow layer here, and it's going directly on your garment, and then your green layer on top of that, but it's going directly on your garment rather than the green adhering to the yellow, okay, if that makes sense. So what you would do in that case is select this and ungroup it, and then when you use path difference, what it does is it will delete your top layer, put it that way. It subtracts what's underneath of it, but it will also delete the top layer. So the first step you need to do is Control D or right click and duplicate that layer, okay? And then hold your Shift key and your Alt key and select the green layer, all right? So you have those two selected. And then go to path difference, all right? Now, it doesn't look like anything, well, let me zoom in here so I can grab it without holding the Alt key. There we go. Path difference. Okay. Now, it doesn't look like anything happened, but it did. Let me draw a square underneath here so that you can see because it's white. So you see, it deleted the green that's underneath that white. Okay. Control Z to put that back. And then now I want my white layer to go on my garment. So I need to also delete what's underneath the yellow that's underneath this white as well. Okay, so I'm going to Control D to duplicate. I'm going to hold Shift and select the yellow and do the same thing, path difference. Now when I move the white, you can see it's going directly on this black shirt, okay? And then you also want to do the green, Control D to duplicate, hold the Shift key, select the yellow, and do path difference. So now your green layer is also going directly on your black shirt, okay? It does make it, you know, a little more complicated to layer it, but not much. If you are afraid of shrinkage, then, and you're not using glitter, I would just layer these on top of each other. It's only 3 layers, they're pretty thin. Or, you know, at least leave this one solid. You know, but it's up to you. It's totally up to you. Another thing that you can do if you're afraid that it's going to shrink is, let me get these two aligned again. You can select the inside layer and hit Control 0, and it just grows it just a little bit. So there's a little bit of an overlap rather than, you know, the whole thing. So I just wanted to show you that. Let me mention though, if you do Control 0 and your default is way too much, like it fills it in way too much, look for my video in my shorts playlist on Outset, and that will show you how to go ahead and change your default for that, okay? So I hope I didn't make this too confusing. Really, the only thing that you need to be that concerned about, I guess, is the first step. Once you get to this point in video number 47, don't delete this layer. Go ahead and go back to the beginning of this video and do what I showed you, ungroup it, and then difference out the bottom layer from your text, okay? So I hope that this helps answer the questions that I've been getting. Thanks for watching, and join me in my next video.